Okay, this is probably one of my best recreations so far. I found this new product called a Mochi Roll with Matcha. This is episode 13 of Recreating Random Foods from Japanese convenience stores. This is probably going to be a long video, but I promise it'll be worth it. So this roll has 4 components: a layer of matcha mochi, a layer of sponge cake, matcha cream, and a little bit of red bean paste. Starting with the sponge cake, this is a recipe I use for my roll cakes. Start by adding 2 egg yolks with 10 grams of oil and 10 grams of water. Add 3 grams of sifted matcha and mix until fully incorporated. Add 30 grams of rice flour and mix until combined. In a separate bowl, add 2 egg whites and 20 grams of white sugar and whip until stiff peaks. Okay, now you're going to combine the egg whites with the previous mixture. Add a third of the egg whites and mix thoroughly. At this point, don't worry about the egg whites losing its air. Then add the remaining egg whites and fold into itself, being careful not to lose the airiness of the egg whites. Then add to a baking sheet and bake at 190 degrees Celsius for about 7 to 8 minutes. Set aside and let cool. Okay, now for the sheet of mochi. In a microwave-safe bowl, combine 60 grams of glutinous rice flour with 15 grams of cornstarch, 15 grams of white sugar, and 10 grams of sifted matcha powder. Mix the dry ingredients and add 90 grams of water. Now mix until no white powder is visible, then cover with saran wrap. Microwave for about 25 seconds, mix, and microwave again for another 25 seconds. Mix again and it should look like a sticky ball of dough like this. Now this dough is pretty sticky, so onto a silicone mat, add a generous amount of cornstarch, and begin kneading like you would a regular dough. This takes about 3 to 5 minutes, but it should end up flexible like this. Now roll it out about 2 millimeters and trim to the size of your sponge cake. Now for the matcha cream, whip together 200 grams of heavy cream with 30 grams of sugar and 5 grams of sifted matcha. I rolled out my cream and set it in the freezer for about 20 minutes so that the final assembly would be easier. This is overkill, but if you want to make your own red bean paste, check out episode 8 of this series. You can find red bean paste in most Asian supermarkets. Okay, now to assemble everything, add a line of red bean paste, your log of matcha cream, roll tightly, cover with a sheet of mochi, cut, and enjoy. Let me know in the comments if you want me to remake anything from Japan.